Good morning, Denise. Happy Friday. So far, so good. So far, so good. Haven't really done much today. Been a kind of lazy morning. Been so busy the last couple days with doctor's appointments and stuff. It's just kind of nice to, not have anything to do. Good morning, Cheryl. Any fun plans for the weekend? Nope, I wish. Probably put up some Halloween decorations because we love Halloween super early. I would love to, do stuff outside, get the garage cleaned, all kinds of stuff. But it's supposed to, heat back up and be in the freaking 90s again for the foreseeable future. So anything inside, doctor's appointments are doctor's appointments. Same old, same old. Oh my, look at all that we have done. Look at this. We have all of these done. We actually don't have that many of these left to do. I've got to actually talk. I don't know if I'm going to go by myself or not, but I need to, I need to go get down to Richmond. I haven't decided if I'm going to I think I might just order online. No, you know what? So one of my favorite quilt shops in Richmond is doing a 20% off sale on batiks. And they have the cutest thing. I think I want a really light color batik. And they have a Christmas one that's really light because the border right here. Yeah. So we shall see. We shall see. Ooh, well, that one's gone. Let's get another one up here. Oh, definitely. I can order it online, but I'm thinking, look at all this. I'm thinking that I need to go down there. That way I can have it to finish this, That's too heavy to put up on the board. But, so that's what we got going on. She got home on Tuesday. She is home. All right. Look at this. I think this is all we have left. Only have 4 left? There's no way. I've got to have, no, there's more on here. I'm like, there's no way there's only 4 left. Let's cut some more of these out. It is, I'm telling you, this is a really good one if you need to, like if you have to do a quilt quick, this is a quick one. I have no idea. I don't think she did. I don't know. I don't know her schedule. Excuse me. She should probably let you guys know though, huh? Oh, wow. So I actually did like an hour-long live on TikTok yesterday, trying to drum up some more business and more followers over here. So we'll see. We'll see if it worked. Not quite the turnout that I used to have over there. And obviously, they're very restrictive on what you say. And that's the whole reason why we left TikTok to begin with. So we'll see. We'll see. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and cut the rest of these. Might as well, right? So hopefully it went okay. I mean, you know, it was TikTok. Like, there's a lot of stuff. I got a lot of new followers. Not that I really care about the followers over there anymore. Probably got like 40 new followers yesterday. We'll see how that, if that translates to more people in here or not. I don't know. But, you know, it's always worth a try, right? I just wish they weren't so restrictive on talking about your own business. Like, that's what gets me. Okay, that's a lot more than 4, right? Let's stack these up. So we'll see. We shall see. I know, right? I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with TikTok. Like, I hate the fact that they restrict so much that you do, and so much that you can say, and they're very restrictive. And it is very frustrating. I think the thing that really makes it worthwhile for people still is the fact that I mean, it is a lot of people. It is a lot of exposure. And like, somebody sent me a message on there asking how long I've been doing it. I'm like, I have been on TikTok for years. And you're hooked on it? Of course you are. Of course. How can you not be, you know? How can you not be? All right. Let me trying to pull up. Did you get a notification, Denise, that I was live? All right, let's put these over here. These right here. See, do you normally get notifications? I don't know why they do that. Huh. That's weird. Very weird. All right. Anyways, let's do this. You know what I do love? This little shopping cart thing down here in the corner over here. I can display our product. That's what I love about this platform. It's so amazing. All right. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's exactly how it works. Well, there's other stuff in there. You have to have the views too. You have to have the views in a certain amount of hours viewed your content in a certain amount of time. And then you have to have at least 1,000 followers. And there's like something else too. You got to have like approved and then you got to have like a shop. Like we link it straight from our website. That goes straight to here. It's a whole bunch of stuff. It's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm telling you, it is a lot harder to get to 1,000 subscribers on here than it is on other places. You know, it's all social media is just consistently. Oh my gosh. My stomach, did you hear that? My stomach is going crazy. It's not like I didn't eat breakfast. It's all good. All right. No sparklies on that one. I think we're definitely going to finish this one on probably Wednesday next week. If I can get down to Richmond and get the fabric that I need. Then, yeah. That would be great. Let's do some trees here. Yeah, I think we'll finish this next week for sure. Like the whole thing. That's my goal, you guys. Help me stick to it. We can actually probably start putting it together once we finish these blocks. I'll start putting it together. And then maybe this weekend I will go ahead and finish all these. Excuse me. And, ooh, there's sparklies on that one. And then we'll just have to make the outside half square triangles, put that together. I can't do the border until, like, I can't do the inner border, but I can put all that together. Oh, it is. They're just half square triangles. They're going to be super quick. We'll be able to finish it for sure. This is a quick one. It's a quick and easy one. Like, there's not a lot of stuff to match up. I mean, you got some points to match up when you're putting these together, but that's it. Like when you're putting the blocks together. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. Good morning. Good morning, Karen. Oh, I know. I know. It makes it, honestly, it's so nice to have all that stuff here in like, ooh, that one is sparkly too. It's so nice to have that extra, you know? I do like that you can just automatically just save the stuff. Have it available for your viewers. How are you doing, Karen? Happy Friday. It's Friday. I love it. Love it. Ooh, excuse. Ooh, I like this one. I like all these. I can't wait for these to be done. We can put them together. We're gonna sew all them. I absolutely love the batik though. So one of the things, you know what I might do? Instead of wasting my time, oh, fun. Sometimes busy days are good. Sewing, definitely. I have to do some work later. It's Friday. You know what? Maybe, just maybe, I go to Richmond by myself tomorrow, like early. Ooh, look at this one with the sparklies. I go early, get down there, get going, but then I'm like torn. You know what? I'm just going to order it online. I'm just going to do that today. Hopefully it'll be here next week. I'm going to probably work on Hexies starting Monday. We'll work on Hexies on Monday, and then we'll circle back to this one when I get the other batik fabric. I just don't want to miss that sale. And if I drive, but that's 2 hours of driving. Like, that's an hour down, an hour back. And yeah, actually it's closer to an hour and a half. Down, an hour and a half back. You know, I gotta stop at some other stores. Maybe I just, no. Maybe I just, ow. You know, I think maybe I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna order them today. Hopefully they'll get it shipped tomorrow, maybe. And then yeah, I would message her. Email. So we have a new email address. It's info@easypiecing.com. It goes, so, and it's not about the orders. And I would just email info. And just be like, hey, I'm marking off my books. I really want to be there for the show, but I want to make sure that I'm not, you know, wasting clients, because you're giving up clients to go up there, right? I get that. She'll get it too. She'll give you the honest. Ooh, that's a lot to do, you guys. Look at that. Yeah. Stuff is in my way. I want to try and get all the dark ones. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe let's start doing some light ones. Ooh, it's a sparkly one. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that I'm not doing the Fredericksburg one, but then again, I'm kind of happy that we aren't, because that's like a lot of prep work that I just don't, with everything that's going on, I just don't have time. So I don't know. We'll see. How's everybody doing? Anybody have any questions? Like, what am I doing? What am I working on? What are we going to be doing? Like, any questions? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah, 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 yeah. I got songs stuck in my head. A song. Not song, just a song. Ooh. I really wish I could play music on here. It's very frustrating that I can't. That's okay though, it's okay. All right, let's do these. I'm running out of these, so I've got like 4 of these left. You know what, so far, that's about the only downer, other than you don't have as much traffic as you do with like TikTok per se. Yes. I think so. There's 40 pieces. No, it uses half. Uses half the layer cake because you use half of the 10-inch block for each one and you're doing 40. So it only uses 20 pieces of the layer cake. It does use the whole jelly roll though. Honestly, I had a pack of fat quarters and I cut more than I needed, but I can use that for the half square triangles too. I like this color. I like that one. I really like this one. All right. Let me, All right, we got one more after this. Wow, we're just doing all of them, aren't we? It's okay. They'll go by pretty quick. I know. There's so many of them that are so pretty. Ugh, these little half square triangle things are annoying. Get down there. On my way. All right, let's see. What's the last one going to be? It's going to go with this. So, nah. Should we do a sparkle or, all right, so we have this with the sparkles to go with this. We have this. Oh, I like those two. We have this. Or this. Or this. Yeah, I like the reindeer too. It's a great choice. So all of these are extras. Extra, extra, read all about it. All right, these are getting put over there. All right, last one. Yay. Geez, this is such a quick one. Oh my gosh. I do need to work on the Halloween one. I was thinking about maybe doing 1 or 2 a week on TikTok if I do some more sewing. Like I don't want to do the same thing that I'm doing on here. I don't know. I don't want to plan anything for there. So if I do some stuff on there, it's just going to solely be like a spur of the moment thing. All right. And move my machine back to where it needs to be. I'm gonna need some bobbin thread here shortly. It's kind of what I was thinking, like when I come down to sew, and then I don't have to worry about having like 2-hour lives. Not that I worry about that either, but I think it's nice to like get into stuff. Well, that was a little uneven. It's all good. It's almost like you need to do like 2 pins in here because I don't feel like there. That'll work. Hello, Janice. Thank you. Aren't they nice? Very wintry. We're doing a winter quilt. Because what better time to start a winter quilt than when it's 90 degrees outside? How are you doing? How's life out there in the mountains? You know who I haven't seen? You're very welcome. You know who I haven't seen in forever? Cindy. Has anybody seen Cindy? I feel like she has disappeared and I don't like it. I haven't seen her like all summer. Hubby is doing, he's doing all right. You know, lots of checkups, all that good stuff. Dealing with, still very restricted on things he can and cannot do. His DVT is still there, but we knew that wouldn't be going away like right away or anything. Kind of waiting on the only doctor he hasn't seen is cardio since he left the hospital. But he is pretty much back to work. Yeah. He goes from his office to the couch, from his office to the couch. He did his intake for physical therapy yesterday. Yeah. Getting there, slowly but surely. I don't know why we say that slowly but surely. Like, is it really Shirley? Sorry. You know, some of the things that go through my head, just sometimes I just shouldn't say them outside of my head. Sometimes my filter is broken. Slow is good. He's getting very anxious though, like very anxious. Like he wants, like his mind feels better. And he's like, why is it taking so long? And then I'm like, dude, you need to chill out. He's doing good. So I already think I know how I'm going to coat this. I think I'm just going to do snowflakes on it. I don't know if my filter was ever there, Janice. I really don't. So I'm ordering some more silicone bead focals. I think I'm gonna do like, so one of the things that I've started is if you guys order, I send just like a really cool, like positive vibe sticker your way. And I think for the holidays, I'm gonna do some, probably for Halloween and Christmas, maybe some fall ones. I'm gonna do some like silicone bead pens. They're gonna be like random gifts. I think if you spend like over a certain amount of money on an individual order, I think I'm gonna do like you just get a random pen. I think it's really cool. I really wish I could find some, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I need to find a better way to do this. So I'm gonna line these up and then I'm gonna do this. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna do that more than likely. I know we are working on ironing out some dates and stuff like that for our community quilt. And it is going to be a Quilts of Valor one. And we will be, I think, doing 1 or 2 blocks. I'm not sure. We've got a lot of little things going on. Starting, finishing, you know. If you guys saw our Facebook post not too long ago, why is that so tight? Hold on. Oh well. My pedal is just very like to its limit with the cord, I think. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. I totally forgot what I was saying. It's okay. I don't have to remember. Thank you, Connie. My brain, you know. I'm blaming Cougarty. I'm blaming Cougarty. So if you saw our Facebook post, we reposted from Kissed Quilts. They did a fish pattern. It's in there. It's in one of the pictures. They did a fish pattern on our product. It will be available soon. I'm not sure as in the dates, but it is in combination with Island Boutiques, and she designs for them. And Boss Lady will be getting the fabrics that were done for this pattern. And then we're going to be doing, I think, a pre-order for the fabric kits. But she is going to be doing it on one of her lives. I'm not sure when. In the next month or two. Because I think the catalog comes out for the product for January. But the catalog comes out for the, yeah, I don't know when. I don't know the exact dates of when the pattern will be available to the public, but I know the stores and shops like that will be getting it soon. Mini beignets. We don't have beignets at our Costco. Are they frozen or something? I haven't made beignets since we lived in Texas. They're so easy to make and so fun. But the problem is when I make them, we have to eat them all because they're not good leftover. Maybe the next time I have like a lot of company, like when the fam comes up, I'll make some beignets. Well, you know what I've never tried is sourdough beignets. I bet you I could do that. I bet you that would be really good. I love some beignets. That is one of my go-to must-stop at locations when I go to New Orleans is Café du Monde. Like, I have to go. And I don't care if I'm waiting 30 minutes to get a beignet. I don't care. Because it's happening. Because how do you go to New Orleans and not have Café du Monde? I don't understand how people can do that. Even if it's not on your diet or anything like that. Right, Janice? They're so yummy. If I lived close to New Orleans, I would be down there at least once a month. I am a sucker for fresh baked goods. I mean real good fresh baked goods. When we lived in Texas, there was like an amazing bakery that did fresh bread and fresh pastries, and they were a German bakery too. Oh my gosh. So good. And they were like, I want to say they were only like maybe a half a mile from our house. But they were one of those bakeries. They weren't open all day long. They were like, you had to get there at the right time. And there was always a line. But the best thing, was like they would do day old bread at like 40% off. Who cares if my freshly baked loaf of bread is a day old? Not me, because you know what I would do? I would get loaves of bread and stick them in the freezer. So we always had like, no, it wasn't fresh, but that stuff was good. You guys, I'm so over having a child in elementary school in the fall. Like, so company came up, you know, a couple of weeks ago at the end of the summer, and they were here for like 2 weeks almost, which was fine. But they brought a cold with and got me sick. And then I'm getting over this cold, and then my son starts school, and last week he comes home at the end of the week all like stuffy nose and stuff, and now I'm not as bad as the first one, but like seriously. I don't need any more colds, you guys. I just want to be healthy. And did you guys know that when you're going through perimenopause and menopause, your immune system is lower than it normally is? Like, I had to do a lot of research and figure out, like, why in the hell I was getting sick. I eat good. There's nothing wrong. Like, my husband's not getting these colds, but I am. And if he is getting them, he's getting over them in like a day or two, and I'm sick for weeks. So over it. Well, thanks to my lovely body chemistry, you guys, you better cross your fingers that this is the end, because I'm going on almost 3.5 months. I just need to make it to that 1 year mark. Then I can be, did you know you're only in menopause for 1 day? I know, it's something you guys really want to know, right? It's only 1 day. It's that one year mark is when you're in menopause. After that, you're post-menopausal. It sounds so weird. Post-cougarty. You know that's what I call it, you guys. I love that word. This is a lot of blocks right here, you guys. But we're finishing it up. Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm going to make it another one. I'm not, because there's the end. All right. Look at this. I only have a couple left, but I've got to do... I got to wind some bobbins because I don't have any left wound. And while we have that open, why don't we just throw some oil up in there? And guys, here's your PSA. Don't forget to oil your machine. Ugh. Except for I can never get that open, and I'm afraid I'm just going to squirt oil everywhere. I like doing 2 drops. 1 drop's fine. Now I have oil on my hand. Now I gotta get a tissue. Sorry for staring at the floor. Oh my gosh, I need to clean my room. Janice, if you click on the little shopping cart thing right there, it'll show you. There's the pattern. Isn't that awesome? But anyways, it's right there. Isn't that cool? I think that is the coolest thing, that we can link our stuff now. I know. Oh, come on. It's like, oh, did you want to wind? No, well, that's not going to happen. I know that's not all the way, but that's fine. Did you get it? All right, let's go ahead and do the rest of them really quick. That way, get back here. I was, Janice. I was showing you that you can go click that shopping cart thing right there. And it shows you the product. Isn't that cool? No, you're good. You're good. All right, one more. I know. So all of our lives on here, you will have product linked. I gotta show Boss Lady how to do it. Ugh, I hate that. Get back on there. You're very welcome. It's a new feature that I absolutely love. I love it. Oh, I love it. All right, let's get this in here. And then sew some more. I know this is so exciting. It is so much nicer, Denise, when you don't have to like unthread your machine to wind your bobbins. Look, any shortcut I am happy to have. Seriously. And then I just, honestly, I don't think I've ever wound a bobbin on my machine. How crazy is that? Not this one. You know what's awesome is my long arm came with a bobbin winder too. That is super nice. It is way more industrial though. Your husband got you a bobbin winder, Janice? That is a good husband right there. I mean, any husband that's willing to let you have your hobby and support it that's a good husband. You gotta keep the keepers because there's not a plethora of them out there. Once you find a keeper, once you find one that's a keeper, like, don't let him go. All right, last one. Then we can press. So, yeah, I'm thinking I might just after my live, go grab my wallet and hopefully all the stuff is still in my cart. And then I'll just order all the fabrics. And they had a lot of batiks on sale too. So I'm getting like some batiks that are like $6.99 a yard. I'm only getting a yard of each. I'm not going crazy, but I always need some batiks. And yardage of batiks is definitely a must. All right. You know what? We're going to keep that right there. Oh my gosh. Happy late anniversary. That's amazing. 44 years. My husband and I will be at 10 years in February. We've been together longer, but we've only been married for 10 years. Oh yeah, $6.99 a yard. If you want, it's Quilter's Corner. They do online. It's a local shop here in Richmond. It's quilterscorner.com, I think. Let me see if I can find it and I'll show you guys. So if you guys want to order fabric from them, like, they have an amazing collection of, and I think it's through the end of the month, you guys. Quilter's Corner. I will definitely praise them. They're amazing people. Let's see if we can find... They are in Midlothian, Virginia. All right, let's go ahead and I'll show you guys. Hold on. I gotta unplug it really quick. All right. Quilter's Corner. So go to their website. It is Quilters Corner, Virginia. That's the website. Quilters Corner, Virginia.com. And then, like they have so many, 22 pages of batiks. $11.99 a yard. And I believe it is through the end of, I think it's through the end of the, I think it's through the end of the month, through the 31st, I think. I'm not sure. But if you sign up for their, like newsletter. So if you guys are needing some batiks, go there. They have a sale going on, 20% off. And I'm going to put my order in as soon as we're done with this live because I don't want you guys taking all the batiks that I want. Oh, they have some amazing looking Christmas ones too. That would look perfect for this. Perfect. They have a lot of like batik collections and stuff, but I love their collection of batiks. They have so many to choose from. And $11.99 for like really good quality fabric. And they have a really good like discount section too. You guys tell them Easy Piecing sent you. They'll love it. You can put a little note on your order. Be like, Easy Piecing, Laura from Easy Piecing told me. I like that I can put in an order and have it shipped to me. And I think anything over $100 is free shipping. And you guys know it is not hard to do $100 worth of fabric. But they also have the P. Carter Carpet fabric. You guys, do you remember that? They sell her product too. And her product is not widely distributed. So I absolutely love it. Okay, you know what? I think I need a new, like, thing to hold my phone to. I need to do an Amazon order. I need to order. I gotta get some paint markers for Ben's backpack. We got him a Lego minifig backpack, and it's just black and white, and you can color the Lego minifigs in. And I told him I would get some fabric pens for him, or fabric markers, so he can color them in. He got to wear PJs to school today. He's loving it. He got to bring a stuffed animal to school today. He is living his best 8-year-old self today. And honestly, you guys, I might have to get going. The backpack or the PJs and... The backpack we got from lego.com. It is so cute. And honestly, it wasn't really that much more expensive than what you're going to pay for a cheap backpack too. And it's very well made. If that's what you're talking about. Oh yeah. What does everybody have planned for the weekend? Anything good? I'm going to just start putting 2 pins in here because I don't feel like messing with it. It's much easier. There we go. Did I press any of these with the iron? I did not. You guys, what are you letting me do? Oh, the Big 10. That is awesome. Such a sweet, innocent age. All right. Since I didn't press any of these, let's do that. Well, tell him happy birthday from the Crazy Quilts Lady online. It's that pre-puberty, pre-teen age that is like, they're so intelligent and so full of just everything at that age. It's when they switch over that like puberty. Oh my gosh, did I tell you guys about Everett this summer? He is definitely going through puberty. He's got a little stash. He's got a little mustache. I noticed it at the beginning of the summer, and then he started talking about hair and growth, and I'm like, no, 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 no. That is amazing. And Everett's starting to get crushes. I know. I know. Look, all my peeps need to, you know, get back on here. I just noticed Sherry is not on here. Denise, I can count on you to be on here. Thank you for being so consistent. Ooh, my stuff is falling over. Janice, thank you. Thank you guys so much. All of you guys in here. That is crazy. I know. You want to talk about crazy numbers? So we get up this morning, the alarm goes off for me to get up, get dressed, get the hubby some clothes since he's such a cripple. And get up. Do you know what my husband says to me? he says, I really need to get back into calculus. And then he proceeds to tell me all this stuff that he is thinking about as he's lying awake in bed for like 2 hours this morning. And I just looked at him and I just laughed. And I was like, you were quite literally just laying here thinking about calculus? And then he starts talking about it and I was like, do you want me to go back to sleep? I'm like, that's great, babe. I married this is how I explain my husband. I love him to death and I would never trade him for anything else. And he is stuck with me for the rest of his life or my life, either one, whichever one comes first or goes first. But he is the nerdiest jock I have ever met in my life. He is so ridiculously smart and nerdy. But I love him. I love him. But that is amazing. Being good with numbers and being able to do it all in your head. That's a natural gift that not everybody gets. And as long as somebody nurtures that interest in his head and in his life, he'll continue. He'll continue on with the love. I think it's so great. I think one of the things that we need to do as parents of kids and stuff, young kids, is nurture their interests. Not force them into something that they're not interested in, but nurture the things that they are, because those are the things that they're going to stick with for the rest of their life. Okay, we can move this back over here. But that's awesome. How are your grandkids doing? That is so cool. That is so awesome. Right now, Benjamin's big thing right now is he knows everything when it comes to World War II. Like, he knows more about World War II than a lot of adults. And he's 8. His interest is the fights and the planes and the ships, but he watches these documentaries about World War II, and he remembers like all of the, like, I don't know. So we were just talking about maybe when the weather cools down a little bit and Donald's a little bit more mobile, then we take a trip down to Charleston and nurture that interest. And they have a lot of World War II ships down there that you can go on and tour, and like subs and stuff like that. And then we are actually talking about possibly going to Hawaii for spring break and going to Pearl Harbor and seeing all that stuff. I think that would be so cool. We'll have to see. I would love to do a little bit more traveling with the kids. And I think spring break in Hawaii would be definitely a good thing. Excuse me. I can't even imagine. You know, the stuff that we went through a couple weeks ago with Donald, it makes me all like sad and teary-eyed too, talking about it. The fact that Benjamin was the one that helped his dad get his phone and call 911, and that's what quite literally saved his life. It is, I wonder sometimes, like, how that affected him. You know, like, what's going through his mind. He's 8. So I get it. I really do. And even right now, I'm trying my hardest not to cry, even though you guys can't see me. So I feel for you and your family. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, absolutely. I know, Denise. I try not to dwell on what could have been. Sometimes it's hard. All right. What are we going to do here? All right, that looks good. Now I'm all sniffly. You know, when I worked EMS, I never had a hard time with losing patients or with patients being like sick or injured or anything like that, because that was my job, right? But it was always hard for me to deal with when we had kids, when we had patients that were kids. And it's just, I don't know, like you guys know I was in the military and I was medical. And when I got out of the military, I wanted to be a pediatric nurse anesthetist or work in like the NICU and stuff. I thought that that was going to be the best way for me to do what I could do, right? And after like doing military medicine and working EMS and stuff before I got out of the military and dealing with kids and stuff, I knew right then and there that yes, it would have made a huge impact, but there's no way I would have been able to mentally handle sick kids because it is definitely something that you just, like, you don't get over that as easy. And it's easy to say, like, adults, they live their life or they have had life, but when you have a kid, and so really anything dealing with kids, I'm like, whoa, that is hard. That is hard. And I am thankful every day that there are people that can do that, because otherwise my son wouldn't be here. But yeah, no. It is. It is. It's very hard on your heart. It's very hard to see kids suffer. All right, I have one more. Ooh, what is going on? I'm gonna have to switch some of these out. Hold on. See, this is why I haven't sewn them yet. Like this one's gonna have to get switched out to this, maybe. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I wanted, no, we're gonna do snowflakes on this one. I need like some more variety. That's okay. It is okay. Yeah, enough about the heavy stuff. Sorry, guys. Just keeping it real, though. Just keeping it real. All right, that one's good. That one's good. This one I can do white. But then that's just dark. No. But wait. I don't know. Let's do white on this one. I think that is amazing. We're going to switch it to this one. That is so nice, Janice. I should start doing something like that. Maybe give... I've honestly thought about possibly, like, taking Ben for... well, I guess we're stuck with what we have. Taking Ben and doing some charity work. Kind of really show the kids, like, be thankful for what you have type thing. I think it's important to teach your kids, like, to be grateful for the things they have, and yeah. Thank you, Denise, for changing the subject. I'm serious. Yes, it turned out so good. I love that quilt top. It's the Autumn Splendor. I absolutely love that one. And it looked so good. I love how she did her colors and everything. And we do have some corn fabric. It's not cotton, it's poly. But we have a corn poly fabric that we send with that pattern. Ew, I don't want to do, let's do some trees. And if you guys ever need some corn poly fabric, to go with any of the patterns that we have corn fabric and you have a hard time finding it, just let us know. We don't have it available on the website, but we do have it. You guys, we are on the back stretch of this pattern. All right. Look at all of this we have to do. I wish there was like a way that I could streamline this part of the process right here, the trimming. Not that I'm like opposed to it. It's just, I don't know. I get impatient sometimes. I think that's why I switch stuff around so much. Let's do some sewing. All right. Yay! We're getting it done, you guys. Okay. So, sewing obviously is in everybody's weekend plans, right? I'm pretty sure it's going to be in my plans for the weekend, at least some part of it. Hopefully. I don't know. What is everybody working on right now? Like, Denise, what are you working on? You're like always in mine. Janice, what are you making? Janice, always. Always. All right. Nice. Oh my gosh, you guys. Denise, you need to put that stuff in the sewing room. It doesn't have to just be our product. You guys, post in the group. I encourage you to post in the group. Nice. Is it our quilt of the month? I don't remember if you did that or not. Mary Poppins? Love that. How, like, is it special Mary Poppins fabric? I've never seen Mary Poppins fabric. Oh, nice. You guys, question. What is your favorite needles for doing piecing and stuff? I want brand and I want where to get them. I'm curious. I just switched these needles over and they're already, like it's already, just on this quilt, I can already tell that it's not. Like it's still sharp, but it's starting to do the catching thing. Good morning, Sherry. It's almost not morning for me. How are you doing? I was just talking about you. Like, where you been? Where you been? Class what? Denise, class what? Oh, you started assembling your block of the month? Yay, how's it going? Oh, see, these are Schmidt's, I think. And I'm not liking these, you guys. Maybe I just got a bad needle or something, but yeah. I also think that people don't change their needles enough. Titanic. Interesting. Thank you guys so much for all these tips. I'm gonna have to do a needle test. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. All right, I'm gonna have to get over here and look at this. Do you guys see all that? Do you see this craziness? Claws. It's like a claws. It's like claws. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see pictures, Sherry. I really can't. All right. That's going to be enough for right now. That is so exciting. So exciting. Right? I know how that is. Just can't wait to finish pieces. Like, I get it. Totally get it. I bet you're gonna be like so happy when it's done. What are you gonna do then? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I am so excited for you. And it'll be the first finished block of the month that we've seen, Sherry. You are on it, girl. I love that. That is just amazing. I think, you're like, no worries. I got plenty to do. I think, Sandy, I think she's finished hers and sent it to the quilter. So as soon as hers comes back, I'm super excited. I'm just excited. Why? It's a lot to get done. Don't feel lazy. Did you have a timeline that you had to have it done by? I mean, you're still working on it, right? So don't feel lazy. Oh no. I know. As soon as she gets it back. How long does it normally take for like quilters to quilt stuff? Like when you send them off? I'm curious because I've never sent anything off to be quilted, so I don't know. I'm right there with you on the not finishing. You guys have seen my stack of work in progress. Oh my gosh. That's insane. I don't know if I could do that as a business though. Like, I would be so afraid that I would screw somebody's stuff up. When I used to make memory stuffies, that was nerve-wracking. That was so nerve-wracking. I can't wait for you to quilt that one. I got to quilt mine too. But yeah, just so nerve-wracking, even just cutting up people's like garments of their loved ones that had passed away, and it's like you can't ever replace that. And so it was very nerve-wracking. All right. Look, our stack of fabric is getting smaller. I have a lot to quilt, Sherry, a lot. I have like a whole box. I could quilt stuff for the next year and still have not enough time. I just need to do it. I don't know what I'm so like afraid to do. I just need to do it. And then once I do it, it is looking great and it's so easy. This is easy. This was an easy, quick project. But I need to just quilt. And then once I quilt a lot of these, I can put them on the website for sale. And see how many of them sell. Maybe I'll have enough like quilts to do the shows next year. I want to try and do some shows, like East Coast shows. I need to talk Boss Lady, if she's going to stop doing shows, I need to talk her into bringing her stuff out here so I can have stuff for a show. And then if she wants to do any East Coast shows, she can just fly out here and we do them together, you know? Who knows? If you guys are wondering what I'm working on, there's a little cart down here, shopping bag. excuse me, if you click on that, that will bring you to the pattern that I am working on right now. And you click on the pattern, it'll bring you right to our website, and you can purchase it from there. Don't forget, we have so many different options. I don't know if Boss Lady is doing a live tomorrow or not. You'll just have to make sure your notifications are on and hope that, you know, YouTube decides to give that notification. And today. Right? It would be a lot easier. And if she's going to stop doing quilting shows, then yeah. All right, guys. I am out of here. I'm probably going to finish up the rest of these this weekend. I'm going to order my fabric that I need to order. Don't forget, Quilter's Corner of Virginia, I think it is, .com. And yeah, look at this. Look at all of these that I have done. This is all of them. I just got to finish these. There's the pattern we are working. Jelly cake quilt pattern. You only need 1.5 yards of coordinating fabric, 1 layer cake, and 1 jelly roll. Full jelly roll. And that's it. She didn't do Castle Rock, Janice. I don't know if they've done Castle Rock in like 2 years, 1 year, 2 years. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyways, have a great weekend. I will see you guys on Monday. I will not be live on Wednesday next week. Have a lot of appointments and stuff. And then I've got to double check. I don't think we have any appointments. Yeah, I think it was just this past year that she hasn't been. We'll see. All right, guys. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Do lots of quilting. Don't forget to post your projects in the Facebook group. And I will see you guys on Monday. Bye, guys. Thanks for all the love. Bye.